Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video is number 204 in our sketch series, and we're gonna do another Christmas card. I got two paper collections from um, Love from Lizzie, and I just wanted to show you um, the one that we're going to use for this actual video. It comes with this paper collection, and I want to say it's 8 by 8 squares. You get the stamp set. We're using the bigger one. That's why it looks like there's a piece missing. And then a lot of these papers are double sided, some of them are single sided, some have a little bit of texture, and you get two of each pattern. And then there's specialty paper, the silver foil, that's single sided, a blue sheet, and then a white shimmer. All right, so that's all the paper, and then you get the stamp set. So that's what comes into the collection. I decided for the card I wanted to bring out the Nuvo silver. I just saw it too. Yeah, silver service, and we're using some of the glitter paper from that. So this is the red version. It's got like more muted reds and greens. I'll go through that one when I use it in the next video. I also got from Love from Lizzie a new container she had for storing the peel off stickers. And these that I'm showing or going through, I got with this order that I did. These are the straight pinstripes. So they're all the same size, and they're the wider ones. Whereas this one is pinstriped, and they have three different sizes. Okay, so we're going to start putting the card together. Now, I already put one together off camera, and in doing so, I realized I didn't like how I put the peel offs on the first card. I wound up going around the matte page, but my paper got on a little crooked, and I think it emphasized my mistake by doing it that way. So for this one and on camera, even though I'm struggling here a little bit to get it on, I am going to put it to the pattern paper before attaching it to the card, the mat, or to the card base itself. And if you have scraps, you can use them because there's that section of paper that will cover. So, you know, it's not like anyone's going to know that it took more than one piece to actually create the line. So now for the 2¼ by 4-inch strip, we're going to go ahead and put that down. And I could have left it like this, but I really wanted to use some vertically as well. So I took the second size, so not the biggest in width, but not the super tiny width either. And we're going to put it on both sides. And I just used the edge of the cardstock for lining up where I should put it. And then, like I said, saving any of the extra bits. So I'm going to go ahead. This is a little bit of darker gray cardstock I got from Simon Says Stamp. And so to give it a little bit more oomph, I'm going to put some Neener Solar White on the inside. That is the 100, I think it's the 110 pound weight. And then I decided to put the matte piece down first on our card front, and then I'm going to attach the pattern paper to that. Now, I think when I was cutting these, I must have been a little bit on the drunk side because it seemed like I didn't get a nice even line, but we're going to keep it going. Right now what I'm doing is just getting a refill real quick. It's off to the side, so I wanted to grab one and just show you. It's so super easy to get these changed out. So now that I have everything folded over, taped up, and you see I'm using the wet glue, now I'm going to line it up with the matte piece so that way I have a nice border around all four edges. And I like the way this looks way better. So if you're not going to be really even and centered with the cardstock, then I suggest doing it to the pattern paper and then attaching it to your mat, so that way it doesn't look weird. So for this glitter paper, I just had to trim it down a little bit. It was a little bit too long on one edge, so I just needed to trim that down. Then I'm gluing it with the art glitter glue and some of the ATG tape. And then for the sentiment, I took some of the foam, my roll of foam that I have left, and I'm just going to add that to the Merry Christmas sentiment. And I just grabbed some sentiments I already had done up. Hindsight being 2020, next time I need to do not only gold but also silver for my sentiments. We're going to go ahead and keep with the gold. It is what it is. So for the inside, I'm going to use the 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. And I like the size of it. I like that it takes up a lot of space on the inside, and then you can just write a quick little message to the recipient. So those are the two done. I was thinking about either the gray or the white Nuvo drops. I also thought of the black, but there really isn't any black. And I don't think, yeah, right now I don't have any of the blue. So I decided to go with, I think this one is the gun. Is it gunmetal? Liquid Mercury is the Nuvo drop that I'm using. And I think, to give you guys my opinion, I think if you have your Nuvo drops, make sure you use them, because it's very easy for them to get clogged up. And it can be annoying when you're trying to do your drops. I'll just leave it there. So just be careful. I'm telling you, because it's happened to me. Just be careful. Make sure you put it to the side and really let these dry. You probably need a good 24 to 48 hours for it to be completely dry, depending on how big you're making your enamel drops. And I'm just showing you again the container from Love from Lizzie that I got. And I will say, you got to be careful, because that lid will just pop off, okay? It doesn't lock. It doesn't have a lock mechanism, but it is a nice way to store them and keep them all together in one spot. So here are close-ups of the cards. While you're looking at that, I just want to say thank you for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And please feel free to leave comments down below. I love reading your comments, and I really do try and make sure that, I respond to everybody. And I hope you have a great weekend.